Hey guys, and welcome back to ADHD TV Reacts presents Hogwarts Legacy. When we last left off, we were here in the room of requirement. Just gotten some creatures that I have the chance to let go. There will be more to do with that eventually. For now, we're going to go and see what quest we have. I'm pretty sure I gotta go all the way to Feldcroft over here. And I have been over here, so it's not. It's one good thing of us getting the flume spots figured out, because apparently there was one almost directly in front. Cool. Cool. So, come out here and hang out for some reason.
You made it. Enjoying the view.
Hello, Sebastian.
Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there, Brookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and others. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Yeah, I think Anne is just kind of in so much pain that she's kind of given up.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering.
And I don't really understand either. If I guess because this is just a small
My sister should be just inside.
town. I don't know, but you know they kind of make this big thing about Hogsmeade being the only wizarding town in the thing. I guess it's because this is like this little hamlet or whatever.
Where did you? Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
What was even the point of that?
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept
Now look what you've done.
Well, he did. You went screaming like an idiot.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you alright?
You didn't, truly. And I'm alright. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on the first day at Hogwarts in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say,
what's that
I wasn't
about?
prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he could fix it. Both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Yeah, I definitely think that Anne and Solomon would be... that Anne would be better off if Solomon... It feels like Anne doesn't have the emotional...
My last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Yeah, hope would be a good thing, man.
Hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Confringo!
Alright, well, I tried to kill your uncle. That didn't work.
Why will he...
Hey, Sebastian.
She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and her uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Alright, Sebastian.
Loyalists are capable of so much more
Let's
than
go.
people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Before we do that.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Yeah, through the Sebastian storyline is where you get the...
On that plateau is where they cursed Anne. This way.
That's where you get the unforgivable curses.
Ranrock knows what
Oh, okie dokie.
it's an honor to be a part of it. Wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
I think one of the things that gets me is I know I'm only a stranger or a sentinel. I'm a stranger. I'm a warrior. Did I pop the only commander? Is that what happened here?
Let's get this over with. Why coming back this way? To that. I won't rest. You won't get away with that. I will handle it. You've made your last mistake.
You look tired.
Oh, I do. I do look tired.
Childish. I will make you. Not quiet enough. Now nice and stop.
I'm afraid of heights.
Arresto momentum.
That's meant for me.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Sendo. Repulso. Defendo.
I confess.
May have flip
that
windowed
was more than I'd
Sebastian there.
bargained
You okay, bro?
for. I tried to warn you.
I didn't quite mean to do all. Kind of flipped you up or up there. I didn't mean to do all that, but you know.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop them, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Yeah, let's give it a look
Seems
around.
to camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything.
Huh?
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
Yeah, there definitely
Always
seems to
ready
be
for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
some kind of issue here. One cent. Thank the Lord.
Revelio.
There's something there. 40 cents. Alright.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was Hogwarts professor lived in once, centuries ago. That's all I've heard. It might be worth
Revelio.
taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Oh, that was a part of that thing. Okay. Why did they have to make this so difficult? I can literally fly 90% of the time. Why? Why can't I just hop over a thing? Like,
Revelio.
alright.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Look, Sebastian,
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Sebastian, are you just gonna look at that there wall there? This wall? Alright, well, you don't want to go through? Well, I'll go through.
A stairwell.
Revelio.
A stairwell? Yeah. I don't like the look of that. You don't want to...
Blocking a stairwell.
There might be something
Yeah.
here worth a closer look.
Well, it's kind
All
of...
of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Sebastian, let's hold up a minute here.
Lumos.
Yeah, let's take it back a moment. It is my second week at the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who has lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I wanted to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as we rivet them in torment.
Journal
Okay.
entry of Isadora's.
Thing from Isadora.
Lumos.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of a heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels.
Revelio.
Well, I don't see... Do I need to... There's... What is that? Can I just disappear stuff?
Accio.
There we go.
Lumos.
Is there anything of use over here in this?
You're not
Or
going
is
to
it just...
believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No, Sebastian. Not a daydream. Does this happen
I know it
often to you?
sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
I'm gonna hold your breath. Okay. I figure they did that where you have to hold down some because square is the main button to pick up stuff and do stuff. And it'd really suck to get teleported somewhere you're not supposed to be.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's
Revelio.
missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything
Yeah.
helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Quest complete. Now we get to move on a little bit more in the story. So, one thing about the whole ordeal with Sebastian and all that, I definitely believe he is intended to be almost like the No, I'm telling everybody. I believe he is supposed to kind of be like the Morgana that they keep going back to, where, you know, they tell her, well, you can't do this, you shouldn't do this, you have no idea. And I believe they're both supposed to kind of be like a morally gray area on this, where everyone's telling them no, everyone's telling them we'll just do this one and we'll be done with that. And they're telling them this and they're not listening. I think it's kind of semi trying to come off as they're kind of being bad for that. But I have a hard time really being like, oh, the guy who wants to cure his sister and the woman who wanted to cure her father from awful pain, physical and emotional. Yeah, I have a hard time blaming them or considering them to be bad people. Was that a new quest, or was that the part of the old one? In the shadow of the bloodline. Okay, I'm gonna do that one first before I do the butterfly one. I can't do that no more. That's good. I think the only one I can do is the Venominimus Tentacular, because you can hold up to 12. I've got 8, 9, 10, 12, so 2 more grows. But apparently I do have some unidentified. I can't do any more of those, but always grab some mallow sweets, nut grass, fluxweed. And I know you eventually I think it's through the Room of Requirements one, you end up getting, which I'm definitely going to end up doing more here. When I get the T-shaped ones, I'm gonna rearrange the whole room. I might do 2 separate rooms here. I know this one expands a little bit more, but not to the point where I want it. And I still got to get those other spellcraft to build the things that I need to build. Why does it feel like they're directly outside of me?
Revelio.
Oh, yeah, I know that. So there's a... So there are definite weird things about the wizarding world, not the least of which is that, like, nobody actually dies in this. Like, sure, they die, but ghosts are everywhere. People are living through paintings. All right, these, I'm pretty sure I did one earlier, but I don't know if I've explained it properly yet or not. So the numbers correspond to these things. Demiguise there is a 0, all the way up to, I don't know what that is, Hydra? Maybe it's a Hydra. Anyway, so the number in the middle is the number that they all equal. So in this one, you have the unicorn is 1. Okay, I don't know what they are. Anyway, so it goes 0, 1, 2, 3. So this here is the number 3 1. So 3 plus 0 plus some unknown number equals 5. 3 plus 1, 2 equals 5. So that did. So this one, unicorn plus an unknown number plus 4 equals 12. So unicorn is 1. So 1 plus 4 plus some unknown number equals 12. So we're starting at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. School Woodward. Down. And then click open, and it's oh, kitty cat. Alright, now it's open, and usually there's not really, it's, see, you get some clothing, sometimes some decorations. Decorations and wand handles are 90% of your,
Boy, can you help me?
treasures. Like, there's not really a whole bunch, like, of difference in that. And I understand, like, you can't come up with an unlimited amount of things to find. Maybe it would be nice if sometimes you found materials, stuff you can use, you know, like feathers or hairs or fur, things you use for magical things. It would be kind of nice. And we'll do this one later. This one is its own little, see, it's got a little thing over there. I think they've got to be on fire too. But like I said, this one, little square thing, has a 3. This has a 3. Oh.
Incendio.
As I said, on fire. Can't even read it no more. So there we go. So that's how you do those. Same thing with this one. It's got a 2. You know what? Screw it. We'll just 2. All right. 3 and a 1. There you go. See? And, well, I'll show you. You gotta solve all of Hogwarts mini secrets. Hop in the, man. Alright.
Revelio.
Here's one. Here's what you get. Christmas tree. Cool. Got a Christmas tree. Probably an unidentified neck object, but at least it is a golden one. The golden ones and a wand handle. See? Wand handles are 90% of what you get, it feels like. Whenever you find some kind of secret. Alright, let's go and speak with Sebastian. Yeah, getting closer. Got another flue flame. Hey, Sebastian, I was all the way off in the room of requirement. No, I'm not doing that right now. I'll do you in a little bit. I was all the way off in the room of requirement way, and I heard you talking to Ominous about something. So I came to see.
Anything to do with the
Well,
dark
there
arts
you
should
are.
be
I heard you
avoided.
two talking.
It's too risky. Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that I need to cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Let's
The
go.
dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
go on,
know
tell
more
me.
about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting us on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to. But he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
The Crucio. It's not you. I don't remember it being you, but... Where? What did you do? Fire. Alright.
Revelio.
Alright. Another one of these things. We're going to do it while we're here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. 9 and 7 is 18, 16. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Spider guy. Zip. 11 and nothing. So I just need 3. Oh, it's farther down here. Maybe that's supposed to be like a Hydra, dude. And I didn't get hit with a door. Yeah, okay. Because I don't really care about those things. Those are not important to me. Alright, what was the quest I was about to go on before I went on this thing with him? I know what that is. I'll follow the butterflies. Then there's what's her face at the broomsticks. And these give you field guide pages. They're not awful or nothing, but it is easier at night. Flip that on. Okay, do this. Okay. Field guide.
Lumos.
Bug. Come on, Bug. Alright, me and the Bug, we're going for a walk. Bring it back. Turn your light off. Wait it out. Field guide. Alright, we will go check that in a minute too. We'll get all that done. Alright. And we'll go check on these here butterflies. Which again, it's just I've already done a few butterflies. Also some kind of crap with candles here. I could have sworn Apollonia. Is that Apollonia black? Wait a minute, did this say Richard? How are these freaking candles go? Alright. Really no reason not to. Come on, butterfly guys. There you are. No, butterflies exist. She definitely wasn't making it up.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsy might get an answer about these butterflies.
Juice is good to keep. Excuse me, guy. It's too bad you can't cast here, but I'm pretty sure this is like near the end of where they go. Yeah, this is it. Get to a thing. I got cabinets. Thank the Lord for cabinets. So now we got some more rock things. All right, while I am out here, I did find it yesterday, but God help me if I can't remember where it's at. Diary entries, love letter. It's not. There it is. Map with floating guide. Okay. So. Alright, well, we are going to try to work on that map with the floating candles here in a little bit. We're going to wind it up a little early today. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment. If you really enjoy it, subscribe, share it with somebody else. Thanks for stopping in and watching today. This has been ADHD TV Reacts. Thank you for tuning in. I am tuning out. Goodbye.